Hi everyone, welcome to MicroMoment Monday, and today I'm going to share with you my bucket list. But it's not the kind of a bucket list that you might think. Here it is right here. I have it all spread out. And I'm sure you're wondering, what in the world? Bucket list? What does she mean by that? Well, here's the thing. We quite often get asked, how do I start with food storage? What do I need to buy? And that is really quite an individual question, but there are certain things, there are certain categories of things, or there are certain buckets of things that are really nice to work on filling up our food storage shelves, and we can do it in whatever amount our budgets can afford. And so I have developed a bucket list right here. I'm going to put it on the website so that you can download it, and then you can tweak it to fit your own needs. So I have 10 buckets, and these are the buckets that we usually fill. Grains, legumes, pasta, canned or bottled meat, canned or bottled fruit, canned or bottled veggies, fats, baking needs, paper products, pharmacy, and miscellaneous. Now, we do an awful lot on our own. You know that. Those of you that are following us for a long time know that we can a whole lot of things. We dehydrate, we do this, we do that. But that does not mean that we don't go to the store and supplement our food storage with things that we buy from the store. And here's how we do it. We use a bucket list. These are 10 categories, 10 buckets of things that we like to keep on hand at all times. And so when you go to the grocery store or the big box stores like Costco or Walmart or any place, take your regular shopping list with you and take your bucket list with you. And then be sure that every month, every single month, you get at least one item in each of these buckets to set aside for food storage. And then of course you rotate through those things just like you would normally. And you can get huge amounts if you need to, or a single can if necessary. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that we have done with our bucket list. First is grains and legumes. So here is a small package of Great Northern beans. This is a start. This is what I'm not using right now. I have this set aside for food storage. So this was for my bucket list, and this is all for things that we got in April. Then, second bucket is pasta. And I cannot find fettuccine in large packages. So I am buying these. We love fettuccine. I do a lot of things, different things with fettuccine. I buy it in these small 1-pound packages, 5 or 10 at a time, to go in our food storage. Then the third bucket is canned or bottled meat. This comes from Costco. Now I can chicken. You all know that I have done chicken. I also have some Kirtland chicken. And this comes in stacks of 3 or 4 cans, all shrink wrapped. And it's very nice. We're down to our last can out there. And so this makes it very easy to store. And all of these things have longer shelf life. You always want to check the shelf life to know about how long, and date these things as you put them on your shelf so that you'll know when their time is up. Then canned or bottled fruit. Now sometimes I will get a packet of 8 cans at Costco, but guess what? Costco doesn't have this, and I love this. It is called Extreme Cherry Fruit Cocktail, because I love cherries and I love the extra cherries. Well, we happened onto a sale at our local market where I was able to get 10 for $10. Now this was a couple of months ago, but still, this was on our bucket list for 1 month. Now, the next is canned or bottled veggies. Again, this is from Costco, and I love these boxes. There are 8 cans in here of tomatoes, but they're boxed so nicely so that I can put these out on our shelf and I can stack them up. And I can stack 3 or 4 on top of each other, which makes it very, very nice. So when we're scooting along the aisles, doing our regular shopping, I'll just put a box of this in, and that will be our bucket list for veggies. Next is fats. I usually look for good buys on olive oil. I like Crisco, you all know that. I know some of you abhor Crisco, and that's just fine. But whatever oil you do use, stock up on some. Get any size, 1 bottle, 1 container of shelf-stable fat every single month. The next bucket is baking needs. So Jim just got us 3 of these this past month. And so this was our bucket list for baking needs. But also in this category would be flour or sugar or spices, anything that will help you have on hand what you need to do any baking. Then the next is paper products. The most obvious one, of course, is toilet paper. But these are paper towels, and I use these in the kitchen all the time. And so this was our last purchase of paper products for our bucket list. Whatever paper goods you might need, then you can get 1 a month and stick in your food storage. Then from the pharmacy. So this was from Costco, and this is fish oil, omega-3. And so you can pick up 1 of these, or food supplements or vitamins or whatever you might need in the pharmacy to keep on your food storage shelf. And then I have a category that I just call miscellaneous, and boy do I throw a ton of stuff in the miscellaneous category. And so just on this list for hints, I have batteries, vinegar, ramen noodles, or pecans. So that's quite an eclectic collection. But we get our batteries at Costco. They're a pretty good buy, and so we stock up on these as well. That is it for my 10 buckets. Now, there are some things missing here. Now, I would just throw them in the miscellaneous. Soups are missing from here. So if you buy a lot of canned soups, you might want to have your own category there. Or you could extend your own list to 12 buckets if you wish. Now, here is what is going to be fun. I've just introduced this idea to you today. Jim and I are headed up to Salt Lake City later on because my youngest son is receiving his doctorate degree in psychiatric nursing from the University of Utah, and we're going to be staying with John and Cindy. So we have talked John and Cindy into using this bucket list, and the 2 of us, the 2 couples of us, are going to go to one of the big stores, Costco or Sam's Club or something. We're each going to be pushing our own basket, and we are going to do our bucket shopping for May together on video, so you can see what it is we're going to be picking out. And then we'll share with you how much it costs and what we're going to do with it. So I'm so excited to do that. So this is just the introduction, and that video will be coming out very, very shortly, so watch for it. So that's the end of our micro moment for today. Again, I'm going to put this on our website so that you can download it, and then you can fix it however you want to, adjust it however you wish. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you at our next micro moment.